Now live.
Cool.
Actually, thanks for giving me an opportunity. Actually, I have so many questions right now, but I think it's better when you officially launch. I'm plan to request formally interview for you, but right now the situation like this, so we need to talk about the fan. That's why.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, thank you very much for having me on your show and for being interested in what we're doing. So we owe you the gratitude, you know.
Yes. I'm not sure now. I can show like this. Can you see the comments?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Minglaba in Myanmar.
Minglaba.
Yes. Okay, now I think it's nearly perfect because. By the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Al Naisu. I'm founder of Myanmar Sport. Actually, I heard about you since I think at the BKFC Thailand days because I saw your interview with Jun Hae-go. You know Jun Hae-go, Korean Jun.
Oh yes.
You two talk about in Phuket. You discussed about the future plan, something like at the time you mentioned that you will create a lot of opportunity about Myanmar fighter because you know about Myanmar level. At the time, I'm quite interested in you. I'm quite interested at the time. Since at the time, I'm following you very closely.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, since I first had any involvement with the Burmese fighters, I've always had an interest in them. I think they're amazing.
Yes. Yes. Now, before we talk about this, let's start the journey. How you are interested in low weight? How you start this project?
Okay, so the first time I ever experienced Letway was back in 2021, and I was a head official for WLC in Thailand during COVID.
Got it.
And that's the first time I ever saw it, and I loved it. The very second I saw it, I was in love with the sport. I think it's amazing. Yeah.
Yes. I'm quite noticed about this because when you run in BKFC Thailand, you give opportunity some level fighter, right?
Yes, many. So the first guy we had on was Somyong War. You know Somyong War from
Myanmar? Yeah.
Very small, but
yes,
his heart is so big,
so
you know.
big, so big.
And then I watched him and I thought,
the wow.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, that's the next level.
Yeah.
So Somyong War was first.
Yes.
Second was a guy called Saw 2-0. So
yes,
he was the former WLC champion.
Yes. Saw 2-0.
He was awesome too.
Yeah.
And then when Teppanyou come on, I was like, wow. Like I've never seen anything like it. Teppanyou put on the best fight of BKFC Thailand. It's the best fight we ever had.
So in BKFC Thailand, and now you are entering the level. What's the change? What's the change in your journey?
Good question.
Yeah.
So I always liked BKFC because I like the bare knuckle. Okay. But when I first started BKFC, I started it in Thailand, and it was just the boxing. There was no kicks, no elbows, no headbutts. It was just boxing. And I liked it. But I always wanted to do Letway. From when I first saw Letway at WLC, I knew this would be great for BKFC.
Good.
So I had to do a few events with just boxing so I could get BKFC interested in Letway. So I really just run those events in boxing here in Thailand just so I could get where I am now and to bring Letway into BKFC.
So when you start interested, how do you get the connection to start your footstep in the level world?
Right. So I stepped away from BKFC Thailand for a while. I was planning BKFC Leftway.
Yes.
And a very good friend of mine, Tansin U, you know, Tansin
from got it.
Great guy. He he helped me put this deal together with the federation. So I spoke to him and said, look, if we're going to do this, we got to do it properly. I want to make sure we honor and respect the history of left weight. I want the whole world to know that it comes from Myanmar. I want to celebrate this. You know, it's a wonderful combat sport. So Tansin said, yeah, I can get you a meeting with the federation. So I said, please get me a meeting, because if the federation don't agree, I'm not doing it, because I really want to do it the right way. So Tansin arranged a meeting with the federation, and he has been amazing. Everything he promised me, he's done. Yeah. So he's the guy that helped me really get the deal moving with the federation.
Actually, I start noted that you are interested in lightweight because of your comment under the lightweight federation post on Facebook. So I took it that screenshot. I post on my page, and that guy is very powerful. He can arrange broadcast and franchise in Thailand. The only guy. So I mentioned like this, and that guys really have good connection. So I mentioned your account, and I mentioned your lightweight federation account. I connect together, and then later the news that came that you are quite interested in lightweight. Really quite interested in me.
I remember seeing you do that. I remember seeing you post that as well. Yeah. Thank you for that, because that obviously got the attention of the federation as well. So all of that helped. But yeah, that's right. So yeah, I remember you doing that.
Actually, I'm really proud of you, because now I'm living in Thailand. So to get that legend to get a fight, it's quite difficult. I know that, but you can do it. You do it. You got a lot of intention. So I at that time, I know you can have a lot of power to do this type of great event.
Right. And thank you for that, because I don't think people realize how hard it was to put Walkout Sanchai together. There was so many things that were trying to prevent it from happening. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. But because I said I was going to do it, I was never going to give up. I cannot give up. And it's the same with BKFC Letway. I'm not going to give up. It will happen.
So when you start get a connection with federation, what's your idea? How you propose to them? This is that. How you start your conversation with the Lightweight Federation?
Another good question. So I knew a lot of people said to me that, you know, the federation are very dead set in their ways. They're going to be very hard to get to speak to, very difficult to get them to listen. But what I found was I went to them with a proposal, and my proposal was all about what I can do for them. Okay. It's all about what I can do for the sport, and it's all about what I can do for the people of Myanmar and the country of Myanmar. I didn't go there asking them for anything. I just asked them to read my proposal and see what I wanted to do for them. And obviously there was a few things I needed in return for them to support me so we could take this sport around the world. But when I first got there, they were a little bit like, not sure about this guy. They gave me a lot of respect. They were really good. And there must have been 10 guys from Federation heads and Mr. Wano and his son from the Leftway Federation, Myanmar Leftway Federation. And they were really like, not sure about me at first. But when I started speaking and they could see that I'm sincere from my heart, I want to show the world this great sport and I want to do it in the right way. I could see them starting to listen and starting to change. And they're like, I could see them actually thinking, okay, this guy's got something. So then what they said was, okay, put it a proposal to us. So I drafted this amazing proposal. I wrote it all out and I got someone in Myanmar to translate it into perfect Burmese. And I sent them it on BKFC headed paper. And it was just, there was a lot that I can do to help grow the sport internationally. We can bring a lot of money in. We can bring a lot of eyeballs to the region. We can help the fighters. We can promote gyms and fighters in Myanmar. And I've got to say, the Myanmar Leftway Federation have been amazing. They've made it very clear what they're happy for me to do and what they're not happy for me to do. They've not made me feel bad about any mistakes or misjudgments. They've just been very, very clear about exactly what they would like and what they don't like. So I've just created a proposal around that, really.
So at the beginning, since the beginning, they are very clear. This is that they want. This is not they want. So they're very clear to you since the beginning.
Absolutely. I mean, they've made it very clear what they're happy with and what they're not happy with. And I just made changes to make sure that at the end of the day, they were happy, you know. But they've been amazing, really, really good. And this is the thing, you know, a lot of people talking about the name and the logo recently.
Yes. This is the point of this interview. Yes,
right. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
But what people don't understand is that I've had really intense discussions with the Myanmar Leftway Federation, and we have got so much good we're going to be doing for this country. People that are focused on this logo, forget the logo. Just trust me, right? Trust me. Once we start moving this and people see how much respect I have for the country and the sport, they're going to love what I'm doing.
Yes.
They're focused on this logo at the moment.
We'll talk about very clearly later in this interview. Okay. Yes, I'm interested that Myanmar Leftway Federation during this day. I'm not saying that we are quite struggling to get some promotion for the Leftway internationally. I'm not ashamed, but you come in and warmly welcome because I know what you can do. I know what your vision internationally and worldwide. So in reality, we need that type of vision because to develop Leftway internationally. So I'm interested in that when you come in Leftway Federation, when they talk about this is not you cannot touch this team, you can at that point, what are in your mind, what are the key points that this one should be good, this one should not be good? Do you feel something like this?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing, right? You guys have got what I believe to be the most exciting, most powerful combat sport on the planet. For me, I think Leftway is amazing. Now, I know that the rest of the world are going to feel the same.
Sure.
But the problem we have, and this is the problem we faced in the past, is the rules of traditional Leftway are too extreme for places like America.
Correct.
Right. So America are not ready for the full rule set.
Sure.
So what I proposed to the federation, and they've provisionally approved this, we've still got to sign an agreement, but I've created a rule set that's called International Leftway. So we're going to keep the traditional Leftway. That won't ever change because it's the greatest thing on earth, in my opinion. It's the best thing in the world. So we're not going to change the traditional Leftway. The traditional Leftway, but we created a rule set called International Leftway, which is slightly easier for me to get into America, into England, and other parts of the world.
I got it.
Right. But the whole purpose of the International Leftway is to grow the sport and send all of the credit back to Myanmar, where that's where the traditional Leftway rule sets always stay the same.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I got it because I know it, because in traditional way to go the internationally, it's not easy. It's not easy to get the permission or something. It's not possible. So you mean the traditional rule and international rule, right?
Yeah, right. So the big question that everybody wants to know, okay, is the headbutts.
Yes.
They're like, oh, you can't take out the headbutts, and I'm like, no way we take out headbutts. I love the headbutts. That for me is one of the most exciting things about Leftway. So the headbutts are still in. Don't worry about that. So 9 limbs. You know, it's still 9 limbs. That won't change. The one problem we do have in international countries like America, especially, is the 2-minute arrival rule. Now, I love this rule. It just changes everything. It makes it so exciting. But we cannot legally run that rule in America. So if we go and do an event in the US, we have to remove that rule. We have to. It's the only way we can grow the sport. But here's what I said to the federation. If you allow me this small rule change, I will go all around the world with Leftway, right? I will tell everybody around the world where it comes from. I'll celebrate its history. I'll create short videos at every single event and show people the pagodas, the history, the old school left way and where it comes from. So I will promote Myanmar left way to the whole world. So I'll do these international events with the international rules set, and at the end of the year, every single year, we will come to Yangon, and all the best fighters from around the world will fight in a mega event in Yangon under the traditional rules of left way, the Myanmar left way. So the whole purpose is we need to make some adjustments. We go out to the world, we give everybody a taste of it, and then we bring it all back to Myanmar.
So what I understand is maybe the rule is traditional way Western in Myanmar itself. Internationally, slightly different, but those who are great fighter internationally, they have like so many when they will come to Myanmar big event, they will come be under the traditional rule, right?
Yes. This is the thing. Like the whole purpose of this is to celebrate traditional Myanmar left way. You know, that's the motherland. That's where it all comes from. That's the whole point. But to get the foreigners to watch the sport, I have to go to those countries and I have to get their fighters to compete. But if I go to the country, we need to use the international rule set, which is slightly easier for me to get sanctioned.
Correct.
And then we come back.
I got you.
But I'll be running a lot. I think I'll be running quite a lot of events in Yangon. So every event we run in Yangon or anywhere in Myanmar will be under traditional left way rules. The only time we'll ever use the international rules is when we're in other countries.
Okay. In the international rule, we will talk about more. And also, I think, if I'm not wrong, I think Dave Ledoux and Senator Washington fought in America one time. They got a sanction. I think at the fight, they Ledoux used headband. I'm not sure which state. I'm not correct, but that state commission allowed the fight. Wyoming, correct.
Wyoming,
correct. So I think, do you think this is the blueprint to enter the U.S. market?
Absolutely, yes, 100%. So BKFC has already blown that market up. They've already got all of these different regions around the country on board with bare knuckle. So we can actually go to America and we can run left way with headbutts in quite a few places around America already. So we're going to be in America, we're going to be in England, we're going to be in parts of Europe, we'll be in Japan, we'll be in Thailand. But yeah, absolutely, America, here we come.
So your sound is like Ben has sanction approved around some of the United States Athletic Commission. So in your belief, I think if Ben already could walk ahead Lowey, so the Lowey can get permission from Athletic Commission, right?
In some parts of America, yes. Some parts we never will.
Yes. I understand. Right. I understand. There's a lot of different commission, different rule, different mindset. I understand it. So what about Europe? Okay. Because in Poland, in Czechoslovakia, they have a lot of Lowey small federations. So what about the Euro market?
Yeah, I believe we can too there. So I know, is it Slovenia or Slovakia? We can all do. They've already got left way events taking place there, so I'm sure it's an easy region. England, I can get sorted out as well. I'm from the UK. There, But what we'll do, I know we can do Japan. I know we can do Thailand. I know we can do parts of America. I know we can do the UK. I know we can do Slovakia, I think it is. And then what I'll do is, while we're doing events in those regions, I will write to the sports authorities and the federations of these other countries, and I'll start requesting their permission to go there too. And it's only a matter of time. I will get this sport in quite a few countries in Europe.
So let's talk about the international rule. You mentioned that slightly different. What kind of slightly different compared to traditional rule?
Okay, there's only two things that are changing, okay? And this is where I really need the people to understand. Without these changes, I cannot do what I need to do, you know? I don't want to change anything. I want to keep it all the same. And the whole purpose of doing this is to send everything back to Myanmar and celebrate the country, the culture. We're not taking anything away from left way at all. The only two things that we have to change, one is the 2-minute revival rule, because there's concussion studies in the US. They will never allow a 2-minute revival rule. If a fighter gets knocked out in America, they have to take 30 days off before they can fight again. So if I'm going to go there and tell them that these fighters go back in 2 minutes, they're never going to allow it. So it breaks my heart, but I have to take the 2-minute revival rule out. That's one thing.
Should be.
Right. So the other thing, the only other thing we're changing is we're going to include a point system. So we have to have a winner and a loser.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
To do that, there's reasons we have to do that.
Yes. I understand it.
Right. I won't go into that, but that's it. Everything else is the same. Headbutts. Everything else, it's all the same.
Okay. Give me 1 minute because there's a lot of viewer around 1K. I will explain to them in Burmese because in order to understand, because a lot of questions they okay. ပြည်သက်တွေပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်လောလောဆယ်ကြားဖြတ်ပြောချင်တာက BKFC ကလက်ရှိကျင်းပမဲ့အစီအစဉ်ထဲမှာနှစ်ခုရှိတယ်ရိုးရာလက်ဝှေ့စီးမြင့်နဲ့ international စီးမြင့်ဒါပေမဲ့ international စီးမြင့်ဆိုတာက international မှာခွင့်ပြုချက်ရအောင်လို့ international က athletic commission တွေကလက်ဝှေ့ပွဲတွေကိုဒီလိုပုံစံမျိုးနဲ့ခွင့်ပြုလို့ရအောင်လို့မလို့နည်းနည်းလေးအပြောင်းလဲလုပ်ရတာလောလောဆယ်အနေထားမှာရိုးရာလက်ဝှေ့စီးမြင့်နဲ့ international မှာသုံးတဲ့စီးမြင့်ချာနည်းနည်းလေးပဲအပြောင်းလဲရှိတယ်အဲ့ဒါကတော့ပြည်သက်တွေအကုန်လုံးလက်ခံနိုင်တဲ့စီးမြင့်ဘာလဲဆိုတော့2မိနစ်နားတောင်းခွင့်ကိုသူတို့ပိတ်မယ်ဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးဆိုရင်ကျမကြီးနဲ့မညီဘူး fighter တွေဘယ်လိုဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုတာကြောင့်မလို့ athletic commission ကခွင့်ပြုမှာမဟုတ်ဘူးဒါကြောင့်မလို့အဲ့ဒီ2မိနစ်နားတောင်းခွင့်ကိုနိုင်ငံတကာမှာဖြုတ်မယ်ဒီတော့မှကျင်းပတဲ့ပွဲတွေမှာမဖြုတ်ဘူးအဲ့ဒါကတစ်ချက်နောက်တစ်ချက်ကတော့အမှတ်ပေးစနစ်ဘာလို့ဆိုတော့နိုင်ငံတကာမှာကျင်းပမယ်ဆိုရင်အရှုံးနိုင်ဆိုတာရှိရတယ်အဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးကြောင့်အမှတ်ပေးစနစ်နဲ့သွားမယ်အဲ့လိုအမှတ်ပေးစနစ်နဲ့သွားပြီးတော့ကြာမှာပဲကျင်းပမယ် plan ကဘယ်လိုလဲဆိုတော့နိုင်ငံတကာမှာကျင်းပတဲ့အဲ့ပွဲတွေမှာအကုန်လုံးစွမ်းဆောင်ရည်ကောင်းတဲ့ fighter တွေအကုန်လုံးကတစ်နှစ်ပြီးရင်ရန်ကုန်ကိုလာမယ်ပွဲကြီးကျင်းပမယ်အဲ့ဒီရောက်ရင်တော့ရိုးရာစနစ်အတိုင်းပဲအကုန်လုံးထိုးရမယ်ဒါကကျွန်တော်တို့လက်ရှိအနေထားကျွန်တော်ဆွေးနွေးနေတာပေါ့နော်ဒါဒီလိုပုံစံမျိုးကျွန်တော်ပြောနေတာဒီအကြောင်းအရာကိုအကုန်လုံးနေပါလက်ခံမယ်လို့ထင်တယ် Okay Nick just explain to them because that's slightly change where we easier to accept for Lowy fan because we already know if we go there internationally that type of rules should be a little bit like a change because to accept internationally we understand that type of slightly changes so let's move on the main topic let's go to the main topic so right now as you already know I'm also already know that the name BKFC Myanmar Lowy and BKFC Lowy there's a lot of discussion online so how do you explain to the fan because this is that how do you explain to our fans
okay so what I need the fans to understand is that first of all my intentions for this sport is all about promoting Myanmar okay the sport the culture I think it's amazing I love it all okay I'm going to bring opportunities to fighters I'm going to pump millions of dollars into this to promote the country and the sport that's the most important thing now I have many people I need to keep happy it isn't just the people of Myanmar I've got the sports federation I've got the sports authorities of Thailand I've got the sanctioning committees in the US in Europe then I've got this is the big deal I've got trademark and legal stuff and I've got international corporate law so I have a whole team of people that have examined the name and the only name we can use is BKFC Lethway we cannot use any country name flag or emblem in the logo we cannot it's not allowed it is no way I can do it if I was operating only in Myanmar then I could but if you want to take this sport around the whole world we cannot use the name Myanmar it's not I just cannot do it so many reasons legally and I have some of the best lawyers in the world looking into this and
I know
I have no choice so I'm asking the fans please just trust me I'm going to do right by the company I'm going to promote Myanmar I'm going to do right by the people but the name cannot change
I understand this because if I'm in your shoe I have to think a lot of the whole picture. Or maybe consider legacy or something like a plan and the future plan, something like. I understand what you mean. This is just for the fun, because they want to hear from you why something like this. Actually, this is I think they think they are worried. They worry about if BKFC level bigger and bigger. So they were forget about the Myanmar or something like this. Is I think the main point of their worry.
Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, look, this is why I say I need the fans to trust me on this. I have the support of the Myanmar Leftway Federation. Okay, I have the support of the sports ministry. Now, these people are just as concerned about that as the fans, but they've checked my background, they've checked my proposal. They know, and they are trusting me with this sport, because they know I'm only going to do good things for the country. So this is where the fans don't understand exactly what's happening, and they have nothing to worry about. I will send all of the publicity back to Myanmar. Whenever we run an event, at every opportunity, the announcers will mention Myanmar. We'll have video clips in the live production showing parts of the country, the pagodas, the history of the sport, where it all comes from. The whole company is going to be promoting Myanmar and where the sport comes from. It's just like can't have Myanmar in the logo name.
Okay, let me explain in Burmese, because this is the point if I want to hear. I don't know who lost it. Nick နဲ့ကျွန်တော်နဲ့ပြောနေတဲ့အကြောင်းအရာက BKFC မြန်မာဆိုတာနဲ့ BKFC လက်ဝိတ်ဆိုတဲ့အကြောင်းအရာကိုကျွန်တော်ပြောတယ်။အဲ့ထက်မှာကျွန်တော်ပြည့်တဲ့ဒီအကုန်လုံးစိုးရိမ်ညတာပေါ့နော်။စိုးရိမ်ညတာက BKFC လက်ဝိတ်ကတကယ်လို့ထောင်ပြီးတော့အကြီးဖြစ်သွားမယ်ဆိုရင်မြန်မာလက်ဝိတ်ကိုမြန်မာဆိုတဲ့အကြောင်းအရာမေ့သွားမယ်ဆိုတဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးကိုပြည့်တဲ့နေများစုကစိုးရိမ်နေကြတယ်။ Nick ကဘာကို commitment ပေးလဲဆိုတော့သူကဘယ်တော့မှသူ့ရဲ့ CV ကိုအကုန်လုံးကြည့်လိုက်ပါဘယ်တော့မှကြော်ခွသွားတာမရှိဘူးဘယ်တော့မှမျက်နှာကွဲပြစ်သွားတာမရှိဘူးပွဲတစ်ပွဲကျင်းပမယ်ဆိုရင်တောင်ဒီကစားနည်းကမြန်မာပြည်ကလာတာပါဒီအကြောင်းအရာကဒီမြန်မာပြည်ကဘကိုးသားတွေမြန်မာပြည်ကသမိုင်းကြောင်းတွေနဲ့ပြပြီးတော့ video clip တွေနဲ့ပွဲတစ်ပွဲကျင်းပမယ်ဆိုရင်တော့အဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးနဲ့ဒီကနေစပြီးလာတာပါဆိုပြီးတော့ဒီမြန်မာပြည်ရဲ့အကြောင်းကိုတောင်သူက promote လုပ်ပြီးမှသူတို့ကျင်းပမယ်ဆိုတဲ့အကြောင်းကိုသူတို့ကမြန်မာပြည်ကိုမမေ့ဘဲနဲ့ဒီလိုပုံစံမျိုးတွေအထိ promote လုပ်ပြီးတော့သူတို့ကျင်းပမယ်ဆိုတဲ့အကြောင်းNick ကပြည့်သက်တွေရှေ့မှာဒါဒီချာလေးကိုအကုန်လုံးပြောသွားတာဒါကသူတို့ဘက်ကလောက်တာပွဲတစ်ပွဲကျင်းပကန်ဒီမှာဘယ်လောက်ထိသူတို့ဒီမြန်မာပြည်ကိုအလေးထားတယ်ဆိုတဲ့အကြောင်းမြန်မာပြည့်သက်တွေစကားကိုအလေးထားတယ်ဆိုတဲ့အကြောင်းဒါရှင်းပြတာ Okay I explained to them this is how if an event if an event had the promotional video will come out and also the announcer will use the Myanmar name the community that use this is the original so way something like I explained to them
yes everywhere.
Okay
everywhere. Our website, our app, our live stream is all going to promote Myanmar everywhere.
Okay. Same buja wane. You can follow me. Same buja wane. Pick them ya. Same buja wane.
Okay, say it slower. Sing.
Same buja wane.
Sing nabuja wane. Sing nabuja wane.
Same buja wane.
Set nabuja wane.
ကျွန်တော်လက်ဝဲကိုချစ်ပြီးသားပါ
General Letway.
Chibidaba. Yes. Don't worry, I love Letway. Yes.
Oh yeah, perfect. I love Letway.
Yeah.
And Myanmar. So when I come to Myanmar and when I meet Burmese people, they're some of the nicest people in the world. These are such good people. They treat me so well. I want to do something good for them. I don't want to do anything bad. This is nothing but good.
Yes. Actually, when I write about BKFC Lewe, at the time I woke up early morning, so I watched the BKFC conference. So at the time, actually, I didn't expect anything, but Conor McGregor was on the press, so I just enjoying his people. That's why at the time they announced something like this. Oh, I got shot, so I wrote, so I posted something like that. The whole people got shot. The whole country, BKFC, something like. Actually, Lewe need that type of platform to go internationally. And this is frankly not like a lobby or something like. No, this is frankly Lewe need that type of platform to go internationally because you have a lot of vision, you have a lot of international vision, you have experience to go abroad. I believe in you. Thanks for your commitment. So let's talk about the plan. When you start officially launch that BKFC Lewit?
Okay, so yeah, I'm excited about this because I can't wait. So first of all, I am in the process of finalizing everything with the Myanmar Leftway Federation.
Okay.
Mr. Warner, the president, and his son, Mr. Lin.
Yes.
Those guys, thank you so much. They are such good people. They are in the process. Yeah, honestly, they've been amazing. They've been so helpful. They're in the process of they've already submitted my proposal to the ministry, the sports ministry.
Okay.
And I'm just waiting for a phone call to go back to Myanmar, sign an agreement, and then we're going to go public with our partnership. Yeah.
Okay.
Once that happens, once I have that agreement signed, I will then present that to my investors in America.
Okay.
They will transfer money to me, and then I will announce the first events. The first event's going to be 2026.
Okay. Let me explain in Burmese because I'm quite sure and got really excited. So,အခုလောလောဆယ်နောက်ဆုံးအဆင့်ကဘယ်လိုလဲဆိုတော့နေ့ကအကုန်လုံး proposal တွေအကုန်လုံးပို့ပြီးပြီမြန်မာပြည်ကလက်ဝဲရဖွဲ့ချုပ်တွေနဲ့လည်းအကုန်လုံးဆွေးနွေးပြီးပြီအဲ့ proposal ကိုဝန်ကြီးဌာန ministry မှာသွားပြီးတော့ proposal လုပ်နေတယ်အဲ့ဒီကနေ proposal က approve ကြပြီဆိုတာနဲ့အခါလေး sign ထုတ်မယ် sign ထုတ်ပြီးရတဲ့ဝန်ကြီးဌာနကနေ sign ထုတ်ပြီးရတဲ့နေ့ကသူ့ဘက်မှာရှိတဲ့ဒီအမေရိကက investor တွေစီကိုသွားပြမယ်ဒါတွေအကုန်လုံးပြီးပြီအဲ့လိုပြီးပြီဆိုတာနဲ့ officially announce လုပ်မယ် officially စမယ်လာမယ့်2026အစောပိုင်းမှာ BKFC ကပထမဆုံးလက်ဝဲပွဲစတင်နိုင်ဖို့ပြတ်မှတ်ထားတယ်ဒါကတော့ကျွန်တော်ပြည်သက်တွေသိစေချင်လို့ကျွန်တော်မြန်မာလိုထပ်ပြီးရှင်းပြပါခင်ဗျ Okay Nick I already explained to you yes because if ministry get approval you will show that investor this is the approval yes we can start the run at the beginning of 2026 you will start the launching ceremony in Myanmar right
Absolutely so here's where it gets interesting so the Myanmar Leftway Federation have said to me, we will help you. We'll approve your international rule set, okay?
Okay.
But you have to give the first event to Myanmar. So the first event is going to be in Yangon, and it's going to be big. I'm bringing some big.
I'm big.
I'm bringing some big names. Yeah, big names. And I'm going to announce something pretty massive. I can't say much now, but it's all going to happen in Yangon. Okay, we're going to run a pretty big event there. Yeah.
So everybody can get wow.
Yeah, I mean, put it this way: the people that I'm going to have on the show on the first event are very, very, very big names. Big names.
Okay.
That's all I can say. I promise you, I'll tell you first when it's signed.
Okay. Thank you. Actually, quite excited to hear from you directly because I already hear some of the news, something like behind the scene. But I'm quite excited about hearing from you directly because it's gonna happen. So let's talk about the plan. After launching the first event, how you start internationally? When and what's the format? I mean, like you have to link the traditional route and international route. You have to do some event in Myanmar, some event internationally. How do you link and what's the format?
Good question. Just before I answer that question, you know I can bring big names. I got Borkhouse.
Yes. You can do it. A lot of power. Yes.
I'm going to bring the names.
Yes.
Anyway, so very good question. So any events that we run in Myanmar are going to be under the traditional rule set. So nothing changes. The rules are going to be exactly the same. Okay. Any events we run internationally, I have to use the international rule set, which is only the point system and the 2-minute revival rule. Okay.
Yes.
I will have to add the point system while I'm in Myanmar. I have to add the point system because we have broadcast partners around the world that will only buy the content if it's got point system. So the points will always stay. Okay. But what we can do is if there's no, like with the traditional rule set, if there's no knockout, then people of Myanmar, they know that person is a draw. Yeah.
Yes.
But for the rest of the world, they need to understand that there's a winner and a loser. Okay.
Yes.
So
correct.
When we're in international countries, we'll be doing Thailand next year. We'll be looking at Japan. Then the following year, we do America and the Europe. When we're in those countries, we use the international rule set. When we're in Myanmar, we use the traditional rule set. My plan is to run an event every single month, whether it's in Myanmar, or somewhere else in the world. I want to run an event every single month.
So 1 month per event, right?
1 month per event to start with, yeah.
So like international events, how many Myanmar fighter will be included in your mind?
I'm thinking every year I'll probably run maybe 4 international events, and then all the other events will be hopefully in Myanmar. But that might change.
How many athletes per international event from Myanmar?
4 to 6, 4 maybe 6 in year 1. In year 2 there'll be more. So we'll just increase as we go every year. But I want to be running quite a lot of events in Myanmar as well. I'd like to run an event in Myanmar at least every 2 months to start with, and then more often.
How do you screen the process for international events? Because there are a lot of good fighters in Lowit, Myanmar. So how do you select the fighter for the international event?
So obviously with the excuse me, with the fighters, a lot of these fighters. So we've got fighters in Russia, Poland, England, America, from all around the world, Iran. Some of them have problems with visas getting into certain countries. Okay, so if we're in America, we'll have quite a lot of Americans on the card. If we're in Japan, we'll have a lot of Japanese. If we're in Thailand, we can have loads of Burmese and some Thais. But it depends where we are in the world as to what nationality will be on the card. But we've got a lot of support from the ministry here in Myanmar. So when we run events in Myanmar, I'm going to fly fighters in from all over the world into Myanmar to compete there. But you're going to see Americans, English, Polish, Colombians, fighters from all around the world.
How many Myanmar fighters were included in international event?
As many as I can. So it's a Burmese sport, okay?
Yes.
We want as many Burmese fighters, as many Letway fighters as we can get. If we're running an event in Yangon, at least 50% of the fighters will be from Myanmar. If we're in Thailand, again, it'll be 50%. If we're in America, it depends on the visa. How many can I get there?
Got it.
If it's the UK, the same. But a lot of events are going to be run in Thailand and Myanmar, so there's going to be mostly Burmese fighters on every single card.
Got it. So at the Burmese fighter, you pick up from your team, or you have any selection process or something like format for international event? You can run in. You have scout in Myanmar local market. Do you have any network for the selection of the Burmese fighter?
Great question. So we can sign any fighter in Myanmar, any Burmese fighter, but the federation have to approve them first. Okay, because so what we've seen in one championship is the Burmese fighters are fighting guys way bigger than them.
Sure.
I don't like this. This is not going to happen on my show. Not going to happen. And the federation are worried about that too, because they know that you've got some of the toughest fighters on the planet. But if you put in a guy that's fighting a guy who's so much bigger than him, it's not fair. It's not going to happen on my show. Okay. When I do weigh-ins are going to be kept very, very close. And if a fighter goes too much over, they'll be penalized. They'll lose money from their purse. So I'm going to make sure that the fights are very, very fair. And the federation have said that they want all fighters to be approved by them first. So I can find any fighter, I can send their profile to the federation will sign them, and then we can put the show.
Okay, so the federation will check the fighter status. So it's good that the coach match something like this, right?
Exactly. It's all about fighter safety. We want the best opportunities for the Burmese fighters. We want to make sure that they're getting the best matchups. So every fighter can come on, but they all have to be approved by the federation first.
Okay. I'm quite interested about the medical perspective, because Lowy is so brutal. So is there any plan for medical suspension or something like medical checkup? What's your rule, modernized rule for Lowy fights?
Right. So that's another great question. It's something that we take very serious at BKFC. So we have some of the best medical protocols and fighter safety protocols in the world. Okay. So because we're bare knuckle and we had a lot of people wanting to stop us, we've gone above international standards. So our fighter safety is very, very, very high. We check fighters before they fight. We check them after they fight. I personally insure fighters. So if they get any damage during a fight, I pay for their hospital bills up to a certain amount. So we insure them with our own money, every single fighter. So anyone that fights, we take care of their injuries, and they're in the best possible hands when it comes to medical safety.
Okay, so Medicare is okay because I believe your international organization will take care of a lot for fighter. So let's talk about the contract. In one championship they start the entry level. So if they have certain amount of winning match, they offer the contract. So what's the plan for BKFC?
Ooh, very similar.
Okay.
So here's the thing. Combat sports is about entertainment, okay? And I've actually got a book about Lethwei from one of the authors in Myanmar. Great book, and I've been reading it with ChatGPT to translate it. And what it says is that the Lethwei fighters understand that the audience is very important.
Correct.
It's part of their, because this is why I was trying to work out why these fighters are so great. They're tough, they're strong, but the crowd love them. It's because they understand how important the crowd is.
Yes.
So let's be real. This is entertainment. So the more exciting a fighter is, the more they get paid, the better opportunities they get. So I'll bring fighters on for a one fight contract. You get one fight. Show me what you, if you fight hard and you fight strong and the crowd love you, win, lose or draw, I'll bring you back.
Okay.
But if you come up and fight bad and you don't engage and you're boring and people don't like you, even if you win, you won't come back.
Okay.
Right? So that's why I know these fighters are going to do very well.
Okay. So it's supposed to be like a fight that is very entertaining, have a lot of followers, so a lot of fans left. So that type of fighter, can you offer big, like exclusive contract?
Absolutely. And if someone comes onto my show, it doesn't matter if they got lots of followers or not, as long as they fight hard and like the Burmese do. I don't even need to tell them, they do this already. I'll give them 3 fight contracts with money going up all the time. Oh, and I pay big bonuses for headbutt knockouts. Big bonuses for that.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
I pay knockout bonuses, but I pay big bonuses for knockout with a headbutt.
Wow. So double bonus, they can hope for double bonus, right?
Oh yeah, performance fight of the night, knockout of the night, headbutt knockout bonus, knockout bonus. There's going to be loads of opportunities for them to make money.
Oh, so can you open about the amount, certain amount of the bonus?
The what? Sorry.
How much?
Oh, I don't know. I can't really say, but it's going to be big. Now, look, let's be real. I don't have the same budget as one championship. One championship have a lot more money than me at the moment.
Yes, I understand it. I understand it.
But we still have a very good amount of money to be able to take really good care of the fighters. You know, we're going to pay pretty big bonuses for knockouts, fight of the night, and headbutts.
Okay. Let me explain to you in Burmese because that way we find a lot of get excited. That's all. So. So ပြည်သက်တွေပေါ့နော်လောဆယ် Nick ပြောတာကသူပွဲတွေမှာဆိုရင် knockout bonus ရှိမယ် fight of the night bonus ရှိမယ် ခေါင်းတိုက်ချက်နဲ့ပွဲသိမ်းခဲ့ရင်ထပ်ပြီး bonus ရှိမယ်အဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးတွေဒီသူတို့ plan ထားတယ်လောလောဆယ်တော့သူ့မှာ budget အရင်မရှိသေးတော့ဘယ်လောက်ထိပေးနိုင်မလဲဆိုတော့မရှိသေးဘူးဒါပေမဲ့ bonus တွေထိသူတို့လာမယ်အဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးနဲ့ entertain ဖြစ်အောင်ဒီသူတို့စိတ်ကူးထားတယ်ဆိုပြီးတော့ Nick ကဖွင့်ဟနေပါ Okay, it's quite interesting. So let's talk about the fight pass because I'm not hoping that too much money, but maybe comparison like in Thailand or Myanmar or how much how much money can offer BKFC. No, I'm not asking for this amount, just like a comparison about the for fighter pass. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean entry level, even the lowest fee we pay is going to be a lot more than they get paid in Myanmar or Thailand. A lot more. Okay. So entry level is already going to be good. Now it gets interesting because there's no limit to what I can pay a fighter.
Sure.
Like if a fighter's got 5 million fans that follow them all the time and they're bringing in eyeballs and they're exciting, I mean, I can pay them any amount of money that they deserve. That's not a problem. My investors are okay to pay big money, but the fighter has to earn it.
Okay, yeah, got it.
But even the beginning fighters are going to earn pretty good money. Now, there's a guy here called Anthony Brownie, and I love his question. He said, forget about the name. Our concern is about our fighters who are still struggling in their poor life, even with good skills. What's the plan for Burmese fighters in the future of BKFC? I love this because I'm going to sponsor fighters. We're going to sponsor gyms. So when we generate revenue from around the world, from whatever source, I'm going to feed this money back into Myanmar. I'm going to support fighters. I'm going to support gyms. I want these fighters to get the best training, the best healthcare, the best nutrition, because when we start to give these fighters that type of support, they're going to get even better. They're going to get even better, and they're just going to be the best fighters on the planet.
Okay, good. It sound really make me excited. I cannot wait to start.
I'm excited, dude.
So let's talk about the TV right, D, because most of the fans want as you know, most of Myanmar fans around the world, they have a lot of they separate out throughout the whole war. In every country there's a lot of Myanmar. So for everybody to watch BKFC lightweight fight, you have to think about it for lightweight promoting in this type of separately throughout the war. So when you start the BKFC lightweight fight, how we can watch it?
Great question. Like it. Okay, so obviously we've got broadcast partners. So we're going to have TV channels all around the world that are going to display our content. So BKFC are already in 100 and something countries. So we are automatically going to be plugging into all of those broadcasts, okay? But we also have our own BKFC app. But we're going to do, so we're going to do a BKFC Lethway app, okay? And anyone subscribe to the app for free. You just go on there, subscribe, and you can watch most of the content completely for free. There will be a subscription to pay for the main events and the big fights, because we put millions into them. We have to generate some revenue. But people around the world can subscribe completely for free. Now, with people in Myanmar, anyone inside Myanmar are going to get the full subscription at a fraction of the price. So cheap. Everyone else around the world will probably pay about $8 a month, but in Myanmar, it's going to be way less. So they can watch everything anytime on the app.
Okay, great news. Okay, so let's talk about the big name, about the Dave Ledoux.
Hey, my bro. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, the big name. I know you have a lot of connection, and they talk about lately BKFC, and also they wrote he wrote a lot of comment on your post. So you know, for internationally, Dave Ledoux is a lightweight icon because he can represent lightweight very good image around the world. So maybe for a promoter, he is a dream fighter, right?
Dude, Dave is a legend, right? Yes. I love Dave. So Dave is my friend, but Dave is also not just a good fighter, but very good with the media.
Okay?
Yes. He knows how to play the game. Now, listen, this is something that I feel very proud to be able to say. What Dave Ledoux has done for the sport around the world, I think deserves a lot of credit. And for that reason, I've been talking to Dave quite extensively, and he's actually going to come on as the brand ambassador for BKFC Lethway. And he's also going to come back out of retirement, and he's going to fight for us. 3 fights.
Wow.
So that's exclusive. No one knows that yet, and we're just in the process of finalizing the terms. But Dave has helped me from day one. He's guided me. He's advised me on everything about setting this business up. So Dave is going to be a partner. He's going to be an executive athlete, and he's going to be a brand ambassador for the company.
Oh, 3 fights is breaking news?
3 fights, 3 fights.
Breaking news?
We might, yes, absolutely, but no one knows this yet. I don't even know if I was supposed to say it. I don't even know if I was supposed to say that yet. Yeah. But hey, it's my company. Why not?
Yeah. So this is let's open up to the panel because they have a lot of questions. I will show one question like this. We want to see online at BKFC?
Ooh. For legal reasons, I cannot discuss this right now.
Very big, right?
Legal reasons, I cannot discuss this right now.
Why he cannot be a brand ambassador, right?
I cannot talk about this at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But please, please.
Yes, I understand it. I understand it.
We love Ong La. We love
Yeah.
Ong La. But he's currently signed to one championship, so I can't talk about that right now.
I understand it. I understand it. I understand it. I think
I love the question.
Yeah, maybe his contract might end at the end of this year. I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I've spoke to Ong La. I think he's amazing. He's an amazing athlete. He's a great guy. And I've already said that I would like for him at some point to come in and even just be an analyst and help promote and talk about our fights. But just watch this space with that one. That's a great question.
Okay. Another question is like, how many weight class?
Oh, that's a great one.
Yes.
Yeah, so we've got a full weight class, male and female. So if you look on the BKFC weight categories, we're going to follow the exact same weight categories.
Okay.
Here's something interesting. We are going up to super heavyweights with left weight as well. So we're talking about guys that weigh 130, 140 kilos, are like 6'8".
Oh.
They're going to fight left weight. Yeah, we're doing every weight category, male and female.
Okay. Yeah. So the traditional rule, we have a weight class, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
I'm bringing big guys in. I'm bringing big guys into this sport. Okay. But we're gonna. So the Burmese will obviously be focused around the weight categories where they're in, and there'll be lots of those. We'll put most of those fights will be in those weight categories where the Burmese can compete, because this is about the Burmese. This is about Myanmar.
Okay.
But we will have maybe 12 fights on every card, and maybe 4 will be heavyweights or sort of middleweights and above.
Okay. Nick, here's your question.
Nick Chapman, I'm the first left weight coach in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and I want to participate in. Love that, brother. Love that. So Brazil, yes, we've got a left weight community in Brazil. Daniel, man, love that, man. Yeah, definitely. Let's talk. I've got a bit of work to do to get everything over the line and get it finished and finalized, but hit me up, man. Let's talk. Like that.
Another question I just get that he is asking that Super Yijia, if fighter that knock out your BKFC fighter Mark Underpass, will you sign him?
Hell yeah, dude. Like, you know, Frankie is very, very good fighter. He's our BKFC champion.
Yeah.
He goes to Myanmar and he get knocked out. Yeah, we're going to sign that guy. Definitely. I want to sign that guy. Yes.
Okay.
I want to sign Tun Min as well.
Oh. Yeah. Another exclusive news.
Yep. I want to sign him. I've spoke to him about it. We haven't done the deal yet, but I want that guy.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, question for you.
Open weights still available for BKFC? Very good question. No, I'm not doing open weights. We got weight categories now, and the reason for that is I really want fighters to be much closer to each weight, because it makes it much fairer. Because when the Westerners come in, they cut so much weight, and then they go back into the fight way too big. I'm going to stop all of that. So unfortunately, no open weight. No.
Okay. Yes, another one for judges, for the judges.
So Nick and Ong, very nice to meet you on the line. Thank you very much. I'm Sonat. Nice to meet you, sir. Sports editor, I would like to raise a question. I believe that having qualified judges helps build a professional image for global promotions like BKFC and reduce controversial cases. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So the international rule set, we're bringing in very highly qualified judges, and we're going to actually create a judging certification for BKFC Lethway, so we can determine winners and losers in every single fight. But I agree. And a lot of our fans worldwide and a lot of our broadcast partners, they require that we have a point system. So great question. Yes, we're going to have judges.
Another one.
How many matched to win to get the contract? Okay. So the guy's asking, how many fights does a fighter have to win to get a contract? Well, I'll be honest, if a fighter comes in and fights really, really well and doesn't win, they could still get a contract. I just want exciting fights. You know, I want to see people with heart, power, and excitement. If they can do that, they'll get a contract.
Okay. Yes, another one.
When announcing the bout between two fighters, will it be written as BKFC left weight or just left weight? Oh, when announcing. Okay, so when announcing the bout, good question. Hadn't really thought about it. The announcer will probably announce. I mean, we'll be announcing a lot throughout the production and the live broadcasts of Myanmar left weight. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We'll be saying that a lot. I just can't use it in the logo, but that doesn't mean to say we won't say it. That's a great question. Something to think about. I think we won't need to say BKFC because our logos will be everywhere. So we'll probably just use the term Myanmar left way or left way.
Okay. Thank you, Nick. And then this one is in Myanmar, Tui Michelle, one of the legend of Lowy. You know Tui Michelle?
No, the names I'm struggling. But I've probably seen.
He's like a go to Lowy. A lot of fans respect him.
Oh.
You should meet him. He's already retired. Oh. I think he has a lot of influence in new generation because of his perspectives are quite good. Right.
Well, here's the thing. Okay. I am desperate to meet everybody that's had a big impact on the sport because if someone like this guy has had a big impact, we'll celebrate it. We'll interview him. We'll bring him in and just make him feel a part of it.
That should be.
Yes, and I need the fans to do this for me because I'm a foreigner. I love the sport, but I don't understand it as well as they do. So I need them to tell me if they've got like an icon or a hero that deserves some recognition. We'll give him a spot on a live production and tell the world just what he's done and what he's achieved and how great he is. And we could probably even put him in the Hall of Fame on the website.
Okay. I think this one is a late question. We already discussed about this, right?
Oh, okay. How many Burmese fighters do you allow to fight in BKFC international fights? As many as possible. Okay. We're going to be running events as much as we can. And I want to bring in as many Burmese as possible. Most of the cards will have Burmese fighters on, and at least I'd say 4 minimum per card. And if we're in Myanmar or Thailand, it will be 50% of the card. So lots and lots and lots of opportunities for Burmese fighters.
Okay. Repeat the one, another one. I think fan will have to hear from you.
I would like to ask you something. I would like to see our beloved Ongla at BKFC. Can you please let me know if you can invite? Absolutely. Absolutely. Ongla has an honorary VIP invitation to any event he wants to come to.
Okay.
I will personally fly him over if I have to. No problem.
Yes, another thing. Like in Thailand, we crew, we also have Lawi. So BKFC will allow to show the Lawi before and after the fight.
Okay, so I love this. This is what I love about the sport. It's got so much character. So the federation, the Myanmar Leftway Federation, actually said to me, another thing, if we're going to allow this international rule set, then the fighters have to at least do the Myanmar clap. So the Lekamon. So I've agreed 100%. I absolutely want that. So every single fighter that you see in the BKFC Letway ring, before the fight, we'll be doing the Lekamon.
Yes. Yes, another one. I think you can read it.
If BKFC become very successful in the future, like being able to celebrate fight events every week, yes. Where do you plan to do that? Oh, great question. And if you do in Myanmar and promote, is a big opportunity for fighters that can open up clubs? Ah, great. Very, very good question. Anthony Somo, is that how you say it? That's a really good question. So my plan is to eventually get to be running events every single week. And we'd probably run them in a studio rather than a stadium because we can do it for TV very, very easily. Now, if we get to that point where we're running events every single week, then yeah, it will be in Myanmar. It will be in Myanmar, possibly in Yangon. It's a big opportunity for your fighters. Yes, and for the fight clubs too, because as I said before, we will support gyms, we will support fighters. So yeah, if we can run these events every single week, we can give so many opportunities to the clubs and the fighters. But here's the thing: we really need the support of the people of Myanmar to make this happen.
Yes.
So if you support me, I will bring all this back. I'll give you so much back.
Okay, should be. Yes, another one. You should clarify.
We really appreciate what you guys did, BKFC. Thank you. I saw a picture of logo of our flag in it also. I saw Dave. Yes. Yeah. So that's actually, I think, a real image of Dave, which my design team have changed in Photoshop. So that's the banner, because this is what I'm trying to say. The logo says BKFC Lethway, and we've got the word Lethway in Burmese writing in the logo. But I can't put flags, I can't put country emblems, and I can't put country names in a logo. I cannot do it legally. So we'll put it in graphics, like Facebook banners. We'll put the flag up, we'll use like proper traditional images. That's no problem. I just can't put it in the logo. Please, I hope you understand.
This one, I think I have to translate.
Yeah.
What he wrote is in the bed. Please put the logo and the Lecamon
in the logo.
Yes, in the bet, the championship bet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Great idea. Great idea.
Yes. Lewy logo and Lecamon.
I like that. That's a very good idea. I'll speak to my belt designer about that tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah, this one is a little bit noise.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. I don't insist you.
I like this question. How you say this? Ong Mo Hain? Yeah. Okay. So this is a really good question. I would say I'm very confident that one day I will bring David Feldman and possibly Conor McGregor to Myanmar. I cannot promise. Conor's his own man, but I spoke to Mr. Feldman about this already. Mr. Feldman is obviously president of BKFC. And I've said to him that I've been to Myanmar. I absolutely loved Yangon and I want them to come. And I think I can make it happen, but no promises.
I think this question is we already discussed. I'm not sure he already knew that. I think we already discussed it. And if you clarify Scandai, they were more clearly know about it.
No problem. So we will be running our own app. Anyone in the world can subscribe completely for free, and you can watch most of the fights and most of the content for free. The big fights and the main events, there will be a subscription fee, but it will be very, very cheap to people in Myanmar. But you can still watch most of the content for free.
Yes. This one we already discussed. I think you should explain another way. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a very good point. This is what we were saying earlier. So if we run events in the US, it's going to be very difficult for me to fly people from Myanmar into the US. But it isn't just Burmese. We've got other people that can't get into the US for whatever reason. So when we have events in the US, most of the fighters will be American or European. But when we have events in Asia, most of the fighters are going to be Burmese. So it will balance out.
Okay. I think we already discussed so many questions. Maybe some of them don't know yet. Maybe they will rewatch the live. I think our live stream now over 1 hour.
Yeah, it's been great, bro. I love it.
Yeah. I think it's enough for right now, because we discuss a lot of things. I think if you have anything you wanna say, you can tell the fan right now.
Yeah, thank you. And if you wouldn't mind translating this for me as well. So it's very important for me that the people of Myanmar understand that my intentions are very good for the country. I'm not trying to steal Lethway like someone has said on Facebook, which is ridiculous. I want to do something really, really, really good for the country. And the only way I can do that is to take this great sport and show it to the whole world. I just need everybody to give me their trust and understand that I have to make some small adjustments to make this happen. But I will make this whole country proud. You just have to give me some time.
Okay. Nick ပြောတော့ဗောနော်နောက်ဆုံးနေတယ်ကျွန်တော်ဒီဆွေးနွေးတာလဲတနားရီလောက်ရှိသွားပြီဗောနော်ဒီ online ပေါ်မှာပြောနေတဲ့လက်ဝဲကိုလှုပ်ရှားသွားမယ်လက်ဝဲကိုခိုးသွားမယ်ဆိုတဲ့ဟာတွေကလုံးဝအရေးမပါတဲ့အကြောင်းအရာတွေမဖြစ်နိုင်တာတွေအဲ့တော့သူကအဲ့လိုလူမျိုးမဟုတ်ဘူးသူ့ယုံမှာသူလောလောဆယ်အဲ့လို international rule နဲ့ traditional rule ကြမှာနည်းနည်းလေးအပြောင်းလဲတွေလုပ်ပြီးတော့ညှိပေးနေတယ်အဲ့ဒီအနေထားတွေအောင်မြင်သွားပြီဆိုရင်သူ့ရဲ့လုတ်ပုံကိုင်ပုံကိုဆုံးဖြတ်ကြပါသူဒီနိုင်ငံအတွက်ဒီကစားနည်းတွေအကောင်းဆုံးလုပ်မယ်ဆိုတဲ့အကြောင်းကို Nick ကပြည့်သက်တွေရှင်းမှာထပ်ပြီးတော့ခရီးပေးတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျ Nick I already explained to them what you mean that you have totally commit in this sport and believe in you and also actually just show your work everybody forget about it just show the work everybody forget about it I believe it I believe it you can do that
Yeah, I'm going to do this. I need your support. I can't do it on my own.
Always on your side. Always for the fan. I'm with you every day from the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate everything you do. I love the country. I love the people. I love the sport. We're going to do some really, really cool stuff.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Our people proud. Let's do it, brother. Let's do it.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you for your time, Nick. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.